Right, so what we're going to be doing is fitting a hot water pump to the top of the cylinder, well, off the top of the cylinder. We're going to mount it down here. So we've got to get all of this off, expose the pipe work, take the fitting out the top of the tank, as long as it comes out, and mount it here. So we just best get all that tank jacket off. Right, we've took the jacket off, and what we've got to do is drain the water down, get this salamander S-Flange, and fit that into the top of the cylinder here, so that the vent comes off the top, and the deaerated water goes through those holes at the bottom, out of here, directly into the pump, and then off to the hot water. Otherwise, that's going to sit into the tank like so, and draw water from where the holes are here, up into the tank, and then down into the pump here. So we'll locate that there with a couple of valves. So we've undone this top one, undone this bottom one. Hopefully we don't get too much water out. Be the bottom one where the water's going to come out. No, we're alright. So what we can do now is undo this, make the S-Flange up, put that on, and then we're okay. So I always put jet blue on the fitting, then the washer, then more jet blue, then PTFE tape it up, just so it's a bit of insurance really, so you know it's definitely not going to leak when you refit it into the cylinder. Right, so now we've got to get the existing fitting out the top of the cylinder. This is always the dodgy part that I always say to the customers. There's a chance that when doing this it could damage the cylinder. This one doesn't look too bad, so yeah, there we go. Seems to be moving okay. Oh, perfect. Oh, hardly in, to be fair. Or didn't feel like it was that far in, or that tight at least. But there we go, perfect. That's perfect. So now I can make the S-Flange into there. Right, we'll tighten this in, make sure it's all okay. Right, that seems to have gone in. So now we'll come off the top of here, we'll cut this here and come straight off the top into there, because that will go straight up to the vent. Then off the side here we'll go into the pump when it's fitted there, back out of the pump, back into the hot water feed there to feed the rest of the house. And then if I cut this off here, that's where the pump will connect back into. So we've cut that out. We'll come straight directly off the vent into here, and then off here into the pump. Right, just done a pull bend with a bender, so it just flows a lot better out the vent. Oh, how good is that? Straight off the top. I'll cut that off, weld that onto there, and straight off there. Just a much better job. So, put a lever valve there, and this is the feed for the shower, for the hot water pump. Just connect that onto there, so that you can isolate it if need be. A little tip for you: if you're going to solder a pipe where the pipe has tendency to come out like that, just put it in. Just give it a tiny little nip and then twist it so that it locks in. So there we go, we've got the Salamander CT34's whole house hot water pump in there. So we've teed it into the cylinder on the S-Flange. Vent goes straight up there, off here into a gate valve to isolate it down. This one down into the pump at back, out there, back up, then off to do the hot water of the whole house. So basically, if you're suffering from rubbish hot water, if you've got rubbish hot water in your house, get one of them in. Salamander. So this is the hot water pressure without the pump on. Just plug the pump in. That's hot water pressure with the pump on. Takes a couple of seconds for it to kick in. So that's what the hot water was like before, and when the pump kicks in, much better. So with this, the customer's already taken the bath out. However, I've got to take all this pipe work out and make it neat for a shower up there. That's all coming out. But what we've got here on the hot is it's coming across here, a baller fix, another baller fix, a pressure reducing valve or anti-siphon valve, then up into this. It's just an absolute mess. So we'll just take all of that out and start again. How many valves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.